Welcome to Tim'sTradingTools.com. Today I'm going to show you what our new Smart EA, 2 or 3 things that it will do. Today is the middle of February 2011. We hope to have this thing launched by the end of the month, and I'm going to show you 2 or 3 or 4 things that this new EA will do that gives you a big advantage over what you currently are using. Okay, here is a snapshot of a chart with a trade. I'm going to show you what the difference would be using the new Smart EA versus our old EA. Most typical EAs will give you an entry point, a take profit, and a stop loss, and maybe a trailing stop feature. This one acts a lot smarter. Let's say that our trade here was to open right here where the open is. You can see the blue arrow there. Our trade was scheduled to have a 24 pip take profit and a 65 pip stop loss, as you can see down here on the bottom. We open the trade right here. You can see that the trade instantly starts to rise and goes up. It peaks at a 16 pip peak in this example. Now, there's a couple of things that I would do. With this new Smart EA, I would do a couple of things. Number one, I would set a break even. I would want it to move my stop loss to break even after I hit 12 pips in profit. Okay, so once I've got up to about this mid area here, you can see that I would take my stop loss from 65 pips and bring it to my break-even point here. Now, another thing I do is I would institute a trailing stop of 15 pips. Now, it just so happened that in this example, it went up 16 pips. I'm not giving you the 15 pip as an example, so it looks like it always captures all of the trade. It just so happened to do so in this one. So even if it was going to go to 20 pips or 30 pips, I always have it have a trailing stop loss of 15 pips once it's reached a certain level. So in this case, it's gone up to 15 pips. It moved a trailing stop. It initiated a trailing stop loss of 15 pips. It's moved our original stop loss from 65 pips up to break even. Okay? Now, the next thing that it's going to do is it goes up to 16 pips. One of the other features that I have in here is that I just so happen to have a rule in here that said close out 75% of my trade at 15 pips in profit. So I was going for 24 pips, but I'm going to close out and take 75% of my profits when it hits 15 pips. In this case, it hit 16, so we were lucky. It took 15 pips at 75% profit, and then it turned back around. Now, it turned back around and went south. So in this case, it didn't reach my full 24 pip take profit, but I also did not suffer any losses as it went down to 68 pips. As it started coming back down, if you remember, I had a trailing stop loss of 15 pips. So when this went to 16, I had 15 pips plus 1. So it came back down here when it was at 1 pip above my open price. It closed the rest of the trade. So I took 16 pips in profit and did not suffer a loss. Okay, so that's a big difference, and this is how our Smart EA will work. This is only 2 or 3 features of the many features that are built into our new EA. Stay tuned, and thanks for coming to Tim'sTradingTools.com.